Hi, this is Laura from Laura's Sewing School. I just put on my first time-lapse video, and I can't believe how fast it makes it look like I'm sewing these, and you couldn't see any of the details. So I thought I'd do the last two pleats so you could see it. I used a friction pen, Frixion. I don't know if you can see that. It's made by Pilot, and it will disappear with the heat of an iron. What I did is I drew lines an inch apart through this whole piece. It was 50 some inches long when I started, and now the pleats are about like 24 inches. It really shrunk. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing this without any pins, and I'm folding it on this line. I don't know if you can see the friction pen lines. I'm going to do two more pleats here for you to see it in real time. I'm going to fold it right on that line, and I'm going to pull like this to kind of it'll set the creases at the beginning and in the end. Now I'm going to lift up the presser foot. I happen to have a knee lift, so I can lift the presser foot without using my hands. I'm going to just go like this, and I'm going to tack maybe one stitch back because the edge can get all crunched up, and I'm not going to use the very edge. I'm going to turn it under so I don't need it to go all the way to the edge. This is a cotton lawn, a very soft cotton lawn, so it's quite thin. Now it's already folded by my fingers over here, so I'm going to pinch it and make sure when I pull on this that this folds right on the pen line that I drew. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to go here, and I'm going to keep it tight and pull it right against the needle. And as I get toward the end, I'm going to backstitch just like one stitch. And I have a cutter button. If you see me sweep like this, it's to make sure that the thread isn't stuck underneath, because the cutter's under the throat plate. So sometimes the top thread gets caught underneath. Now here's my last line right here. I'm going to take this and fold this here and fold this here and kind of pinch and pull. That kind of sets the heat of my fingers, and the pressure from my fingers sets the crease at the beginning and the end. I make sure the ends are even here. This edge and this edge are even when I fold it. And then I'm going to place that underneath the foot, and I have it so that the needle is a 1/4 inch from the side of the foot because I wanted to do 1/4 inch tucks. Then I'm going to go back a stitch. Now once I get the needle's in, so I can pull against it. That's the great thing about having a needle down feature on a machine. So I can pull against it. Now as it goes, I'm keeping the fabric taut between the needle and the end here. And I'm going to backstitch before the end. I did maybe a few more back stitches than I wanted. So now I've got this whole piece, which was probably twice as long, probably more than twice as long as this when I started. So I just wanted to show you in regular time how I went about doing that.